Have you experienced that, rich friend, where you may have felt like, oh, maybe it's not the thing for me to be doing? Although in your heart of hearts, you know it's the thing that you're supposed to do. However, the results just hasn't caught up with the activity and the efforts that you put in. Well, let me share with you. Grab a note, grab a pen. I'm going to share with you 3 things that will shift that around for you as it did for myself. We're here to expand. And in that, I'm going to share with you a little bit of the background story of something that's really personal. However, I believe it's profitable for those that hear. As you know, I've been on this journey of building a presence on social media and was very uncertain about all the workings and went on the journey of learning all the things to do and of course the things not to do. I've done that and fumbled, okay? In that. However, I wasn't seeing the results. I was doing what all the gurus said do because I paid very well to get mentored and I did the things. However, those things were not giving the results that was promised. And it wasn't them. I come to learn that it's not the guru's issue. It's not a matter of the information being inaccurate. It was something more, something deep within me, not necessarily outside. Because everything we want to experience, it comes through us in order for us to experience it, okay? So I was really having a time with this because I just knew I was in alignment with this and this is going to work. And the voice sooner or later started coming in. Maybe that's the thing you should be doing. Maybe you should hang the hat up on this here. Have you experienced that, rich friend, where you may have felt like, oh, maybe it's not the thing for me to be doing? Although in your heart of hearts, you know it's the thing that you're supposed to do. However, the results just hasn't caught up with the activity and the efforts that you put in. Well, let me share with you. Grab a note, grab a pen. I'm going to share with you 3 things that will shift that around for you as it did for myself. So the first thing that shifted things around for me with regards to growing this business as well as growing in other areas of life. But the first thing that was, I had to come into the awareness that it was not outside of me. It was not happening out to me. It wasn't a matter of someone else controlling what was happening and how things were happening for me. And that awareness opened the door and allowed me to start to go within. So get to be aware. Okay, rich friend, we get to dive in and get to be aware, realizing, where it starts from. And then I had the opportunity. Second thing was to take ownership and call it I am. Going into the I am state, owning it. I am able to do this. I am able to be prosperous with this. I am able to be successful and help many people with this here, with the skill sets and the knowledge that I have learned that is helping me to be a master manifester as well as to be, do and have what I want with ease. I know this. And this would seem like that thing that was like my Achilles heel in a sense. It wasn't working. All the other things was popping off as they do and as it should. However, this one area just wasn't happening for me. So I had to come into the I am and own it. And then I had to get. Hey, rich friend, I'm super excited to share with you that we have officially opened Live Richer with Ease Society, which is a monthly 21-day immersion experience that will transform your leadership and your business with ease, of course. In addition, you will receive 3 trainings that from yours truly that will help you discover your rich signature, as well as you will have the opportunity to be in an immersive community with like-minded and not so like-minded peers that will help you to embody being, doing, and having what you want with ease. As well as you will have the opportunity to learn from other industry experts that will help you with regards to structuring profitable businesses as well as being able to have the systems to support those businesses with ease. So I invite you to go ahead and click the link below and learn more. Just go ahead and get in, okay? Because I don't know and you don't know how quickly this will fill up, because it's only a limited number of spots, because we really want to help you live richer with ease. And then I had to get into the consciousness of what does it look like on the other side. Even if right now in this moment, it doesn't look anything like that. What does it look like on the other side? What does the end of it look like? And rich friend, that's how we get to live our experience, living in the end, knowing how it's what we see here in our mind's eye, how it's supposed to show up in our physical experience. I will share this with you, and I'm pretty sure you will agree with me that just by you watching this here on this video, on the platform that you're on right now, that on the device that you're on right now, and probably even in the house or the building or the car or wherever you are, all of those things were one time an idea in someone's mind. Would you agree? Would you agree? So if it was an idea in someone's mind and they honored that idea and they believed in it and they continued to move forward in that idea and with that idea as though it was, that's why we're currently experiencing the phone, the platform, the vehicle, the house, the building, the structures. That's why we're experiencing all of that, because we were able, that someone was able to stay with it and own that, take consciousness of it, to take ownership, to see it through the end, to see it. To see it in its completed state, not in what it looks like right now, because it's very easy for us to get caught up into what it looks like right now, and we can get stuck in that and find ourselves in a looping pattern of things just being the same, being the same, being the same. And that is not our birthright. No, it's not your birthright. It's not for you. That's not how life is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a continual expansion of growth. And how we know that? You came here as a baby, right? Physically. You came here in a small little form and you continue to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Well, what happens is you've probably reached the maximum of your height right about now. However, your growing did not stop. You're still growing inside. Inside, you're growing deeper into knowing who you are so that it can radiate around you and be in your full experience. You're expanding, as I like to call it, expanding. We're continually expanding. So those were the three things that I did. I had to become an awareness of it. Okay. I had to take ownership and know that I am. And then I had to become conscious of what I wanted to look like on the other end. And here's a bonus for you, which is happening. What is happening? What do I want to see happening? What is the next step? What is my 1%? Most often it's just 1%. When we come into our rich signature and we come into our awareness, there's just one detail we need to do. One detail we need to do. And guess what? For myself, with regards to building this business here, digital space business, and supporting individuals like yourself to discover your rich signature, structure profitable businesses, and systems to support a life where you can have the freedom to be, family to love, and income to enjoy and share. My 1% is to show up. That's what it is. So turn the camera on and show up. That's my 1%. That's my 1% for right now. And doing that, I'm able to see things change, and things not change just for me, but change for many of you as well. Just showing up, doing that 1%, hearing about each of you, hearing your stories of success as you're developing your rich signature, you're practicing it, you're owning it, you're becoming more of that person that you know that you are. And you're using your power and you're walking in authority, and you're having situations where your health is improving, where your finances are expanding, where you're experiencing a higher quality of life, where you're happier more, you're more loving, you're more kind, and those around you are reciprocating and sending it back to you as well. Because I choose to do my 1%. Show up here. and share the good that I know to help you live richer with ease. I am super excited and honored to be here and to be a part of this experience for you. And if you continue to show up and love what we're doing here, we're building this magnificent community. And I just want to invite you to go ahead and tap the button to share this out with someone in your experience so that they too can live richer with ease. Until next time, I'm Vivian Rich. It is a great day to be rich.